The whole world is trying to find out what is on the moon. One after the other, be it America, Russia, China or India, every country wants to go to the moon, but have you ever thought what the world of the moon is like? Is there soil or rocks, seas or rivers, mountains or plains or water or ice on the moon? So friends, in the next 10 minutes we will take you to the world of the moon. So let's start. The distance of our moon is 384,000 kilometers. If we go to the moon and look at it, the first thing we will see is the moon's land. You will find the moon's land rough. You will see big craters everywhere on the moon's land. When you stand on the moon's land and look up, you will see our beautiful planet Earth, in which you will clearly see the Earth rotating on its axis, but it will always maintain its stability in the sky. That is, if we stand on the moon and keep looking at the Earth for many years, even then it will not move from its place even a little. Gravity is 6 times less than that of the Earth, which means that after landing on the moon our weight will reduce by 6 times. If our weight on the Earth is 90 kilograms, then on the moon your weight will be only 15 kilograms, which means that after landing on the moon you will feel very light and you will be able to jump around easily. This is the reason why Neil Armstrong was jumping around on the moon, because friends, walking on the moon is not possible like on the Earth. The footprints of Neil Armstrong and his companions are still present on the moon because there is no air there and the footprints do not get erased. Then after walking a little, when you look around on the moon, you will find a lot of garbage bags, paper, a lot of damaged satellites. All this garbage has been spread by us humans. This garbage is so much that it can fill 5 trucks. The astronauts have thrown garbage bags, paper on the moon, which contains their excreta, urine and vomit. Now you can see the garbage on the moon. If you are standing on the Earth, then the greatest danger to you is death from the sky. Yes, death from the sky. Because of the low gravitational attraction of the moon, there is no atmosphere around it. The absence of atmosphere is a constant fear of dangers like meteorites for the people living there. That is, you are standing on the moon and you do not know when a big stone will come flying from the sky and you will die right there. This is the reason for the big craters on the moon. The black spots that are visible on the moon when viewed from the Earth are actually not spots but craters. Those spots are visible because the sunlight is not able to reach there. After the sun, if there is anything that shines the most in the sky, then it is the moon. When we look at the sky of the Earth, then we see the sky blue, but when we look at the sky from the moon, then we do not see blue but black. That is, whenever you look up at the sky, you will feel that you are standing in the black sky. You have come to the world of sky, now you are feeling very bored standing on the moon. Yes, we are not joking. American Space Agency NASA has made its name registered in the world record by providing Wi-Fi facility on the moon, which gives internet speed up to 19 megabits per second. That means you can easily entertain yourself by using internet on the moon. Now you feel like talking. Enough of internet. Now let's call your home on Earth from the moon. You dialed the phone, the call went through, but it is you speaking, but your voice is not coming out of your mouth. Yes, this is true. No matter how loudly you shout on the moon, but your voice will not come out of your mouth. On the Earth air is always present everywhere, but the moon does not have its own atmosphere, so the conservation of sound waves is not possible there normally. If you want to call someone on the moon, then your voice will not reach him. But on the moon the astronauts are in pressurized space, they live in suits in which atmospheric pressure is artificially created by filling oxygen and nitrogen, so they can talk in the suit, and with the help of the microphone attached to it, they can also talk to another person. In this way, there is no problem in working of telephone on the moon, but you will need some medium like air to transmit the sound from your mouth to the microphone, which is possible only in spacesuit or in future in some habitat. In future, if a human colony is built on the moon, then it is possible that telephone can be used to talk on the moon, but it takes about 1.7 seconds for the signal to reach from the moon to the Earth, so during contact with the Earth, you will have to talk intermittently. Now we have to live on the moon, so now let's talk about day and night on the moon. It takes 27.3 days for the moon to revolve around the Earth once, and it takes the same time to revolve around its axis once. This is the reason that we can see only one part of the moon at a time, the other part is hidden relief. On the moon, a day is about 14 days long and night is also as long. Therefore, the objects on the surface of the moon are greatly affected by day and night. At night, the temperature of the moon falls to about -153 degrees, while during the day the temperature rises to 180 degrees Celsius. Then the conditions of different places on the moon are also different. It is believed that the south pole of the moon is much colder. The nights are so cold there that hardly any human being on Earth will be able to survive those conditions. Forget about imagining settlements. If scientists are to be believed, the temperature on the south pole of the moon is not very hot even during the day, but the nights are very cold. With the passage of time, it falls and ice starts forming, which makes the living conditions in this area even more terrible. Due to these terrible conditions, all the missions that have gone to the moon till now have gone to the northern areas. The moon that always appears shining at night, you will be surprised to know that the moon does not have its own light. The light that is seen on the moon is the reflection of the light coming from the sun, that is, if the sun stops giving us light, we will never be able to see the moon. Due to the moon keeping only one side of it in front of the Earth while revolving around the Earth, no human being on Earth has seen the other side of the moon till date. Friends, people do not go to the moon because during the revolution, the moon rotates only 1.54 degrees on its axis. Whereas the Earth is tilted up to 23.44 degrees. Because of this, two things happen. One is that the seasons do not change on the moon like on the Earth, and the second thing is that there are many areas on the moon's pole where sunlight never reaches. That is, if you reach these areas of the moon while roaming around, then you will see very scary scenes. The seasons do not change on the moon because of the Earth, but the seasons change on the Earth because of the moon. You will know this interesting fact in the video ahead. This moon which looks round from the Earth is actually not round but oval. The moon is moving away from our Earth by 1.5 centimeters every year. There are at least 135 more moons in our solar system, but life does not exist on any of them. If life is possible on the Earth today, then it is only because of the moon. How is it that when the planet named Theia collided with the Earth tilted up to 23.05 degrees, and if that planet had collided with the Earth, then the Earth had time. If the moon had not been formed, it would have become straight again. Due to the gravity of the moon, the Earth is tilted till now. Due to this tilt, different types of seasons are found on Earth. If there was no moon and the Earth was straight, then day and night would have been equal 12 hours long. And with both the poles covered with ice, the equator region would have been burning with fire. How did you like this scary but informative journey to the moon? Do tell us by writing in the comment box. To watch such interesting videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. We will meet soon with such informative videos. Until then, be happy, bye bye.